Hello and welcome to today's video. I'd like to thank Solbio for actually supporting this channel. And Solbio is a completely natural toilet fluid. It can be also used in the waste tank. It's environmentally friendly as it's made from completely natural ingredients. So if you'd like to know more about this product, there'll be more at the end of the current video, and there will be links below. Thank you. This is the 2022 range of camper vans from Slovenian producer Robeta, and I think you'd agree that that looks pretty smart on the outside. It looks a bit different from your average camper van. However, that also looks a bit different from the cost of your average camper van. Basic price is 60,000. Right, anyway, let's go inside. It does actually ask me not to walk in with a backpack on, although mine's sort of a cloth pack. It's sort of touching my body, so maybe I won't get into trouble. Right, okay, tent in the roof. That's a bit different from most tents in the roof. That has got quite a lot of stuff in. It's still a tent, but it's a more luxurious tent. What about this? This is pretty smart as far as a kitchen in a camper van is concerned. And here, shower with the sink and toilet. Quite a lot of space in there as well. In fact, I'll walk in just to make the point, although you can't really see where I am. You can see where I am, we can't see much about it. And right here we've got this layout, which has already been done by various companies in the Trigano group and others. What is the point of this? This offers a huge amount of storage when the bed goes up and down. So let's see the bed go up, and let's put the key in. It goes in that way. I think it goes in that way. It doesn't go this way. Oh, it does. No, sorry, I put it in the wrong way. Right. Okay. So right, the key's now in the firing position. Press the button. Stand back just in case it suddenly explodes. Oh no! Oh, sorry, it is working. It is working. It is working. It's working. Right. So there's the, and that. Now the point is how much space we've got here. But while you're here, can you say something about the kitchen?
Yes, we have a special electronic system. It's come from Mastervolt, and Mastervolt makes this system in motorboats, yachting.
Yes, yes.
And it works. We have 2 kilowatt. We have
inverter. Lithium battery.
We have 2 kilowatt inverters.
Yes.
We have special battery computers. We have intelligent booster. So we have more power in the booster as other ones, as a normal. About the system allowed that you stand with a stand motor, it's running. You don't must drive, and you get around 50 to 60 amperes. You can load maybe in 2 hours. You can load the complete battery. So this is a 800 watt induction field. So we don't need gas inside the car. You can cooking with this, maybe cooking water in 2 minutes. So you can reduce the power here, and you need maybe 450, 500 watts. So this is the idea. So we call this is a gas-free off-grid package.
Yes. Okay. Now, what about heating though? Diesel.
Diesel, 6 kilowatts.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Well, that's for a van of this size, 6 kilowatts.
It's a little bit much.
No, it's a lot. Yeah. Yeah. But it depends. It might be cold. You can always turn it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else I should know about, or we should know about?
Okay. And you see, we are the only manufacturer. We have really handmade furniture here. We don't take make it assemble it with the screws. We glue and have the old work tradition of the furniture companies.
Yes.
It's handmade, and our material is half weight of normal. Is no wood. It's recycled PET with a special composition, and we press this material with 210 degrees on the lightweight material. So we save around in the car 200 kilograms on weight.
Right. So PET.
PET recycled.
So effectively, it's plastic bottles.
Yes.
Yes.
I can show you here on the back side of the car the material.
Let's
so
have
you
a
understand.
Yes.
You can take also this when you feel it that it's very light.
Yes, it's yeah. No, but it's incredibly light.
And normal storage like this have about 10 kilograms. This is about 5.2. Yeah, so we save a lot of weight.
Yes.
Yeah. So you can see it here by your eyes. Here we have one area. Here we don't have clothes. This is a material. But this is not styrofoam. You can see styrofoam you can put down here.
Yes.
This is very hard.
Yes.
Yeah. So about this will be used for kitchen in the airlines, in the airplanes.
Yes.
And it needs stable, light, and can have a temperature, high temperature. And that's what we use. You see it also when you take this flap. Normally it's about 6 kilograms. You can.
Oh, it's very light.
Yes.
Try and just to make the point. Yeah.
And you see our furniture have only on this position some stickers, but on the furniture you don't see stickers. Yeah.
Yes.
That's our advantage, that we have an excellent furniture work.
Well, it's highly unusual. Really, the weight is, it's a really positive factor. It allows you, just to come out so easily. But this van itself is very unusual. I accept the fact that the price it is a little bit unacceptable. But it's
not on the end. We have a lot of options which other company don't show.
Yes.
The customers tell me all the time when we come to you, we have this. I ask other companies, they don't know it. Yeah, you have here on the back side.
Yeah, it's absolutely essential in my opinion. Yeah. I cannot imagine not having that.
Yes.
But I live in a van, so I'm a serious camper.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah. No, it looks great.
Yeah.
And
you
that
can
lightweight
have this
really
also
impressive.
in a long version. So you have beds in this direction, the 2 meters.
Yes, 636 centimeter van.
Yeah, so we use the
vans.
636. This is a 6 meter car.
Yes.
And we have a weight of the complete car with all options inside, and here is a lot of options. Full with everything here, with a roof, pop-up roof, we have around 3,000 kilograms. So you have a load of 500 kilograms.
Payload. Yeah. Yes. No, it's very good.
Yeah.
That's super. Right, thank you. Well, thank you for the intervention.
Yeah.
I shall go around here now. So I hope that came out. I'm not going to do anything to change the way the gentleman, the sort of the interview, the explanation. SOG toilet. Right, so this is the camper van with the furniture made out of plastic bottles. How about that then? Very impressive, extremely impressive. And I think that furniture, above all, in a camper van, it doesn't make so much difference, to be quite honest. Okay, it does have this heavy thing, and these tents are heavy, usually around 100 kilos, something like that. The camper van, the payload is not really so much an issue. Where the payload is an issue is in motorhomes, particularly if you're looking like 7.5 meter class, when it's getting a bit tight. To use that type of furniture, it could well end up saving even as much as 100 kilos inside, which is a huge amount. Anyway, that's just an idea. I've no idea how much the stuff costs or anything like that. I used to actually work in the packaging industry. In fact, on my YouTube channel there's plenty of stuff about packaging, but I've never seen it recycled PET used in that form, so I think that's absolutely brilliant. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you found that interesting. I did, and all the best from Düsseldorf. This is the first time ever that I have accepted any support for promoting a product on YouTube. Now, I've been on YouTube now for 15 years, and I've been doing the van life stuff for a number of years as well. The reason I haven't accepted support in the past is because I felt it had to be something which I really agreed with, and a product I knew. So I had to feel 100% about recommending it to others. This is Solbio, and this is a toilet additive. Now, what's the point of a toilet additive? Well, when you use the toilet, then it goes into a cassette, and you have to dump the cassette somewhere. Now, if you just urinate into it, then there should be no problem. But if you put any solids into it, then it makes it a bit more difficult. Now, one thing you can do is if you have constant diarrhea, then you may not need a toilet additive, because you should be able to dump it without any problems. For those of you who don't suffer from this problem, then one thing you might want to consider doing, in fact, one thing you're going to have to consider doing, is using a toilet additive. Now, there's two types. There's the blue stuff, which is manufactured by a number of companies, and it works pretty well. No problems there whatsoever with the way it works. Oh, there's the green stuff, which is ecologically based. Now, up until now, the green stuff didn't work as well as the blue stuff. But I think with Solbio, we're now seeing a comparative working rate. It works just as well. So it's ecological. What it's got inside are natural soaps, it's got natural citric acid, it's got essential oils and plant extracts, and that breaks down whatever it is that you're throwing into the toilet, or releasing into the toilet, I should say. And when you come to a dump station, you can just tip up your cassette and it all flows in nicely. Now, you may say, well, I have constant diarrhea, and so therefore I don't need something like that. Well, that may be the case, but one thing that this has got, it's got a rather pleasant fragrance to it as well. Now, I personally like the fragrance of the blue stuff, but I know I'm in a small minority on that one. One thing I noticed when I've been doing tests of really small vehicles, such as 5.5 meter ones above all, so as soon as you open the door, you have this fragrance, let's say, of the blue stuff sort of hits you. Now, with this one here, Solbio, it's got a more natural sort of smell. It's a bit like eucalyptus. I'm trying to find a good way of actually describing it, and the best thing I could think of, it's got these cough drops or these eucalyptus like sweets, and it's got this type of fragrance within the toilet anyway. And if you're in a small van, I bet it could fill up the small van. I haven't really noticed it sort of when I'm sitting here in this position, for example, but maybe I'm not using enough of it to actually notice. Next thing is it safe to use? Well, the thing with the blue stuff is there are good reasons to suggest that it may not be completely safe to use. I mean, it does break things down in a chemical manner. I mean, I'm not going to suggest it's dangerous or anything like that, but I don't think it is particularly good for the environment. If it comes into contact with plants or things of this nature, I mean, there's warnings that, I mean, if you get it in a fish tank or something like that, I don't know why you want to put it in a fish tank, but if you put it in the fish tank, then the fish will die. So this, as it comes from natural things, you assume that it's okay. Now the blue stuff as well, I've noticed I always get it on my hands. And not only that, I mean, obviously, I sort of miss the toilet as well. But sorry, I get it into the toilet bowl. I don't miss the toilet. I miss the sort of the hole where you open up for the toilet, and it sort of stains. And it takes a few flushes for it to actually go down. I don't know if that's bad or not, but it's with this stuff, it's almost translucent. Not quite, but almost. As is. When you dump it out, which seems a bit odd the first time, you think, hang on just a minute, I'm sure I didn't just urinate in there. But that's the way it is. The manufacturers say it doesn't cause skin irritation. I have never experienced skin irritation from the blue stuff, but I have heard of people having this problem. And let's have another look at it, because here it comes in two. One's for marine use and the other's for motorhome use. Now it could be that mariners use the toilet or they eat something a bit more dodgy, or I don't know, but it's different. This contains 40 doses, and it's dosed via this thing down here, this little tap. Now I know there are people who are suspect of these taps. Now I previously worked in the packaging industry, and indeed I used to give talks being an expert. I don't think I was much of an expert, but I do know a little bit about it. This technology is perfectly safe, I think, to use. It's not, I mean, it's often used in bag-in-the-box applications, and so you get wine or something. The wine's in a box, and it got this tap that sticks out, and you use it. In the company I used to work, where we produced blueberry juice, we used this technology, and I've never known the taps to go wrong in my direct experience. But when they first came out, I agree there was problems with them. I've heard of people saying they put something in the fridge, or they in the van, and something hit here. In theory, you're supposed to knock both ends down at this. Oh, sorry, pull them both up and press down at the same time to get it to work. So I mean, I do accept that these things can go wrong. Just as, I mean, if you don't close a bottle properly, everything will go out. But I make that part. Other than that, the bag may seem a little unsturdy because of the way it is. But I can tell it's made from recycled. It's green plastic. It's I think it's quite safe. So there's some observations on this, and as far as I'm concerned, I really do think it is a good solution for you. Now, it costs roughly the same as the blue stuff. There isn't much difference. Now, I do appreciate that if there was a price difference, that might be a problem. Although, I think if you're into motorhomes, then you probably like living in harmony with nature, which is what I'm in it for, really. I think it's the call of nature, this contact with nature and all the rest of it. So I think that protecting nature is something that I would want to do. Whether or not I'm prepared to pay a premium, yes, maybe I'm prepared to pay a little bit of a premium for it, but in all honesty, between this one and the blue stuff, there's hardly any difference. Right, so if you find that of interest, there will be a link below. It's not an affiliate link, it just tells you where to get the stuff from. I'm not on any affiliate programs at all, deliberately, so nobody can accuse me of trying to promote something to get the affiliate link. But I do absolutely believe in this product. So, thanks very much for watching. I am currently at a place called Alexa Camping, or Camping Alexa, in northern Poland, and you may have heard some of the noises on the outside from the campsite, but I shall tell you more about that in another video. So, there you go. This is about Solbio. Thanks for watching.